The value in gold is approximately £1,750 to £2,000.
Polish, you're joking, it's never been worn, man.
Scratches all over it.
It's a hard choice.
It was at Watchtrader on the phone to Tyson.
This is really nice with the blue dial.
Sold more of that watch last month than any watch.
I'm definitely into bigger watches.
He wants to trade up a GMT Pepsi.
This is 2021 or 2020, but it's full stickers as you can see. So it's completely brand new, unworn, which is quite rare. For rose gold or yellow gold?
Well, I prefer the rose gold because of the chocolate face.
Okay.
What's the retail on this?
This is 16,400 is the new retail price. The size is 40mm.
This is 14.
Yeah.
This 41 looks so much bigger than the 14.
Yeah. Do you have any other Rolex in the collection or?
No.
This will be your first?
Yeah.
And this is your everyday watch?
Yeah.
So we've got a Panerai. This is really nice with the blue dial. But it's very chunky and big for every day. I'll show you another dial on the Daytona as well. It tones the gold down a little bit with the black dial. So these two are the same price. This is 1 year newer though. So this is 2022, this is 2021. This carries a slight premium because it's fully stickered. Where did you say you came from?
Trinidad.
And are you just travelling here or?
We come to Scotland, quite a bit. So we enjoy coming back to Europe.
And straight to Watchtrader.
Huh? Straight to Watchtrader.
It's a hard choice.
It is.
I do like the way the black makes, well, it breaks the gold up slightly. This is a Dweller 43. This is the red writing, but this is a 43mm. Something like this is perfect for every day as well, with the steel bracelet. But as you can see, as it sits on your wrist, it's a lot chunkier than all of these models.
Yeah.
What would people in the comments pick? If you had to pick, what would you pick? A Datejust 41 126331 with the chocolate diamond dial. You have a GMT root beer, another Datejust 41 chocolate dial. You have a non-date sub, Daytonas, Dweller.
What type of bracelets is this coming?
This is an ISIS strap.
So it's the same, but does it come in any precious metals?
You can get a steel and yellow gold.
So does this come in rose gold?
No, you can't get this in rose gold.
Right, okay. And how much is this one?
It is 13,800.
I'm utterly perplexed right now.
So confused. He always knows what he wants.
This is the problem when you want all of them. What is your opinion on these two?
If you're looking for a two-tone watch, you're not going to buy this. And if you're looking for a steel watch, you're not going to buy a two-tone watch. it's like going car shopping for a sports car. You're not going to walk out with a 4x4. It's a totally different kind of car,
One of these.
So it's clear that we're looking for a two-tone now. Yeah, so one of these two. So you need to just see which one you prefer out of the dials, because other than that, it's the exact same watch.
I'm definitely into bigger watches.
Yeah.
And I really don't like going out.
So this is the chunkiest two-tone watch you're going to get, is a Tudor. This one's sold, or well, it's pending payment. It's had a deposit on it. This was 13,800 and this was a 2021. I'm just looking in our groups now to see if there's any others. You're probably looking around the same kind of price for me to locate another one for you. The list price on this watch is 15,000, so it goes for slightly under the retail price. A brand new 2023 is probably touching near on retail price now. Slightly pre-owned is going a little bit under retail price, but something like this Datejust and GMT is carrying a premium above. Do you prefer the colour more than the chunkiness? What's more important? If it's the chunkiness, then just take these away, then I can find you one of these. It's no problem. I can get you one before Sunday. I would just take a small deposit, let me find it, and then I'll send you the pictures, details. Once you're happy, you can come in and collect.
Alright, I gotta walk around then.
Yeah, have a think, it's no stress. Yeah, that's no problem. We're here a couple of hours, if not, we can
Give me your contact.
Yeah, of course. What's your WhatsApp number?
Datejust 26mm. Obviously it's an older watch. Most of the values in the gold content and the fact it's a Rolex, but like I said, it's not so desirable. It has the factory diamond dial. Condition's not so good, but the gent has it. He has no use for it, and he wants to potentially trade up to something that he wants to purchase, which is a GMT Pepsi.
This kind of watch, right, being a 1960, do you see more of them with the factory diamond dials, or do they not normally survive?
No. Similar volumes of both dials. The dial's actually in good condition. A lot of the times, a lot of these dials will discolour. The main issue is always going to be the bracelet because of the wear and the age. If it was mint perfect condition, saleable, there is people who want to buy them. Maybe an older lady. Some people want to buy them for the younger daughters. Maybe not so much the gold one, but definitely the steel and gold one for the first Rolex.
And what about papers on a watch like that? Does it make so much of a difference?
Well, when you come to buy it, when I'm coming to buy it, it might make a little bit of a difference, but in reality, because of the age, it doesn't really make that much of a difference.
Based on the watch needing a polish, so we will pay 2,000 for it.
Doesn't matter. Polish, you choke and it's never been worn, man.
Well, it's got marks on it, so
Well, it's never been worn. That's just fingerprints. That's all it is.
there's scratches on it. It needs polish for us to sell it, so
Seriously, there's nothing on there. There's all on there is fingerprints.
got scratches all over it. If you look at the shiny bit. If it's unworn, it's never been on a wrist, it's never touched a desk, it doesn't have any marks on it. If it's,
2-1.
whether it's been worn every day for 20 years or it's been worn for a day, it needs polish, so.
Take the 2 for that one.
Right. So I've scheduled your payment will be made on Friday, 2,100. And if you just want to send me through any pictures of the other watch, then we'll have a look. I've got a guy who's a bit more of an expert, so he'll have a look with the older stuff.
Thanks very much.
Okay. Thank
Thank you. So Harry, we just bought an IWC off a gentleman with a Milanese bracelet. We agreed to disagree if the watch needed polished or not, so we incorporated in the cost for half a polish. The gentleman left happy.
For some reason it didn't actually have the serial number in the model number. For whatever reason, we don't know. The watch was originally purchased from the gentleman who was looking to part exchange it with us from Goldsmiths. He still has the original paperwork to document that. So I'm just going to get a second opinion before I make an offer on it. It's an older watch. Sometimes with the bracelet, the serial number can rub off somewhat. I've checked it underneath with the loop and I don't see any signs of it whatsoever.
Provided that it's right, you know, what would he be looking at in part exchange against a Pepsi?
Probably ballpark 2,000-3,000 for something like that. It is upwards of a 50-year-old watch and not so desirable.
For those people who are watching and thinking, oh my god, a gold watch for 3,000, how does that happen?
If this watch was in perfect condition, it had the papers and the bracelet was perfect, it had been repinned, had some money spent on it, it could potentially sell for upwards of 5,000. But we're talking about a total different story here. So yeah, it's just one of those. It's something that we probably don't really want to buy, but the guy has it sitting around and he wants to buy something from us. So yeah, we're going to try and make the deal work. So if you put it on the scales, Harry, and if you just talk about the actual gold value, it weighs 60 grams. The movement inside is ballpark 10 grams. The value in gold is approximately £1,750 to £2,000.
Probably just something plain, just a normal, everyday.
That one's 41mm, that one's 40mm. They're very similar to look at. From any sort of distance, they look exactly the same.
Deep sea the Bonnie as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they're cool.
Is that the one they call the James Cameron?
Yeah. You're looking at 11,500 for the newest one and about 10,500 for the 40mm. But even that is like 2020, so the ones are 21 and ones are 20. They're similar age, just that one's the newer 41mm model.
Rubies are GMTs, is that right?
Yeah.
I've seen those are quite like those as well.
So we have 2020, 2021 and 2023. They range from about 16,000 to 18,000 depending on how old they are. Right. They're all in a pretty much new condition, so the only difference is the amount of warranty that it has left with Rolex.
I don't wear it very often. You know, I always wanted one. I always wanted the Steve McQueen one.
You had it?
Yeah.
And when that one came up with it being the caliber 11 as well, so it's
Yeah, it's the iconic tag watch, isn't it?
I am Monaco, not a tag.
Oh, right, okay.
You know, just the version they did, the same with the Class B as well.
Ah, so is this a re-release though? Like,
Yes,
yeah, that's cool.
Most of the ones you'll see got a different movement. Got a right hand crown, slightly different colour blue, and they've got tag Oya.
Right.
And this just has Oya, and the same with the Class just has Oya.
A nod to the historic reference.
Absolutely, yeah, that's exactly what it was about.
So what did you think? You thought that might have been a bit small?
Yes.
Right. So maybe you might like a Sea Dweller.
That's what I'm looking for.
There's one here, mate. That's 43mm, but it's not as thick as the James Cameron, which is 44.
It went like me every day is a moon watch, so. And I'm not a big muscly boy, but...
Do you mind if I have a look at this?
No.
So that's a 50th anniversary Sea Dweller. It's got the red writing to commemorate.
Very slightly bigger, but not as big as the Deep Sea. We have a 2021, which can be 11,950. We have a 2022, which is like 12,250. Not a great deal difference in price between the sub dates. I think the sub non-dates, typically £1,000 less than the dates.
See, I've got a chocolate brown Carrera, tag Carrera.
Okay.
You don't see
On
very
brown
often.
leather?
On brown
Yeah,
leather. colour.
that's a nice watch as well.
There's just enough rose on it without it being all.
Yeah, it is. That's probably one of the more popular watches. We probably sold more of that watch last month than any watch. And then this month, it's been Jubilee Sprites. Well, that's it. Have a look on our website. You're welcome to come back here. If you have any questions, you're welcome to give me a call.
Now, do you go for this or an AP?
I think at the moment, you can't go wrong with Rolex. I think there's some good deals to be had with AP. And it's a fantastic brand, but I can't think of two APs that are exactly the same watch that I've sold for the same price in the last 3 months, because they're just
So it's
whatever
massive fluctuation.
whatever we can maybe buy them for, whatever somebody's prepared to let me sell them for, and then what deal we can do. Because I think at the moment, because there's so many watches for sale, you look to do a deal where you can rather than not.
Well, it's that time of the week again. Deal of the week. We're going to do some knockout deals. Have we been watching a bit of TV this week? A bit of Netflix, have we?
A little bit at home with the Furies.
Did you hear any famous voices on there?
We cannot confirm or deny at this point.
Well, we've had lots of people on the phone, lots of people messaging, saying, was that you? Was that your company? Was that Watchtrader on the phone to Tyson in his Netflix? I think it's still #1. At home with the Furies. Well, here's the answer. It was me. So there you go. Anyway, knockout deals of the week. We'll start with this one. Product code 4769 is a Milgauss, the green. Comes in a few different colours, but this one's the green, as you can see. The watch is like brand new. It does have the white swing tag. A lot of people do like the white swing tag, but a lot of watches, unfortunately, the ADs do not let the white swing tag go with it for some reason, but it does have the white swing tag and the Rolex tag. This one is a 2020, however, it's on the older card, but it does still have the manufacturer's warranty. The Milgauss is 2020. We've also got product code 4830, and it's a nice little 36mm Explorer. 40mm Milgauss and a 36mm Explorer. Great little starter watch, the Explorer. The Explorer's on our website currently for £7,450. It's actually a 2022 watch, 2022. It's like brand new. There's not a mark on this little watch. On the website for £7,450. I was going to knock £500 off, but it's a knockout deal of the week. Knockout deal of the week. I was going to knock £500 off. I'm going to knock more. You have to be quick on the deals of the week. It's product code 4830. And the discount code, am I right in saying?
It's going to be Tyson's Jeweller.
Tyson's Jeweller is the discount code. That's me. Tyson's Jeweller is the discount code. I'm going to do this little Explorer. It's probably the cheapest in the world. You can have it for £6,550. That's the Explorer 2022. Product code 4830. The Milgauss, again, excellent condition, like brand new. 2020 with the old card. Watch number 4769. 4769. It's on our website currently for £9,250. Again, let's knock the Milgauss out. Knock it out. If you want the Milgauss, you have to be quick again. This will be the cheapest about also. We can do the Milgauss for £8,500. I should do a little bit cheaper. We'll do the Milgauss for £8,250. So £8,250 on the Milgauss. And the discount code on that one is episode 6. That's what I'm on. Boom.